Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome all to the Tolerance Oval. We are live with the Abu Dhabi Thunder's 2025 edition, and this is another exciting encounter between the Indigo Warriors and the ALS Superstars. Now, both these teams are looking for a win, and that is why this game is going to be even more entertaining, even more pleasurable to watch, and we're excited for the action to begin. So, without wasting a lot of time, let's find out what the two captains have to tell us at the toss. Well, it's toss time for the game between ALS Superstars and Indigo Warriors. I've got the starcast to my left for the ALS Superstars. We've got Tanish Suri right in the center is the captain for the Indigo Warriors. It's Imran Ahmed. And on to my extreme left is our match referee, Khavi Botha. Well, the home side today is ALS Superstars. So, Tanish, you'll flip the coin. Imran, you'll call. Tails is the call. Tails it is. So, Imran, please come forward.
We will bat first.
What's the reason of deciding to bat first?
Because I thought that we have the good strength of the batting line, and we have to be bat first to put the highest total on the board of the tournament. And this is do and die for a match for us, because last match we lost with this smasher. So it's very important match for us, and hopefully we will win.
One learning that you would like to take from the previous game?
Yeah, not every ball is going to be hit. You must have to be stay. My team is pretty new, so we thought that we have to play well in this match and hopefully qualify for the semis.
You said a high score. What is a good score on this wicket?
Yeah, it's mostly we have planned like 180 to 200. This is the good score. As the strength of the batting is very much good, so hopefully we can reach that level.
Do you remember the changes from the previous game?
Yeah, we changed two changes. Irshad dropped as a keeper. The new keeper is joined Mushtaq, and the other person is we one more change which I not remember. Yeah.
No problem. Give us a good game. All the best.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Tanish, they are batting first. What's your take on this?
So obviously we were looking to bat first as well. I mean, last game obviously didn't end well on our side, on our favour, but we had a good total on the board. But obviously it's a game of cricket, so bowling first, I think we're looking to defend them anything below 160. Looks positive for us.
Tell us what is the learning that you take from the previous game?
I think it's just a lack of experience for some guys. I think they're really new to this exposure, live games and everything. So I think there's a lot of learning, and as a team we move forward.
Your team news?
Yeah, we got 3 changes. We got Hedrizah coming as an extra pacer, and we've got 2 extra batters in our team, Arun Lakra and Shadad.
Well, all the best and have a good game.
Thank you.
Well, the news from the centre is that the Indigo Warriors have won the toss and they have decided to bat first. Right, so that's the breaking news then. Indigo Warriors deciding to bat first after winning the toss. They want to put runs on the board. Interestingly, the other team, Tanish Suri, the captain of the ALS Superstars, also wanted to bat first. Now let's look at the points table and how these teams stand in that Group A. If you look at the ALS Superstars, they're at number 3 and Indigo Warriors are at number 4. So both these teams are looking for their first win, and it's almost like a must-win game for them from here on. Playing 11 for Indigo Warriors, they've had 3 changes, I think, or 2. That's what the captain mentioned at the toss. Saurav Singh, he is an all-rounder in the side. Imran Ahmed, Surjit, Manohar Das, Midhun Sudhakar, Irfan Zafar, Mushtaq Ahmed, Sandeep Mamgain, Sujit Subramanian, Asghar Khan, Harun Rashid and Rahul Kumar. And for the ALS Superstars, they've really got some good talent in their playing 11. If you look at the top order, it is going to be Tanish Suri and Ritya Arvind to open the innings for the ALS Superstars. Mohammad Shadad will make his entry into the playing 11 in this game. Usaid Amin, Prithvi Madhu, Kashian Roberts, of course, Aryan Lakra has been drafted into the playing 11 as well. Abdul Malik, Mohammad Qasim, Haider Razak and Mohammad Hunain. Right, so we're all set. It's going to be the ALS superstars bowling first, as the Indigo Warriors have decided to put runs on the board in the first innings. And this will be very crucial, the first 6 overs. We know that in the power play overs, and especially in the first innings, it is a bit of a challenge to score runs. If you can negotiate the new ball in the first 6 overs, you will be able to score runs. So it's going to be a test, a trial by fire from the ALS superstars. They do have some good fast bowling options, and they'll definitely employ that in the first 6 overs. Tanish Suri behind the stumps with the gloves in his hand will be leading the side, and will also be keeping for his side tonight. Vritya Arvind, another keeper in that squad, but he'll be in the field and not donning the gloves for the ALS superstars. Play, says the umpire, so it's going to be the first ball of this exciting game. Let's go. Nicely bowled, good start to the over, good length, right line, and nicely worked away. So good cricket overall. First runs on the board, Saurav Singh and Imran Ahmed, the captain, out there in the middle, was out cheaply. Imran in the first game will want to contribute with the bat here and lead the side by example. Saurav scored some runs at the top and also bowled for his side, so he'll have a role to play in this game. Oh, that's clean bowled. First ball itself. Imran Ahmed was looking to block that, misses it completely, and it's on the top of the off stump. What a ball from Haider Razak. Immediate impact, early inroads, first wicket down. It's 1 for 1. Now that's played in the gap. Another run for the Indigo Warriors. Mushtaq Ahmed, the new batter in at number 3 for the Warriors. Saurav Singh now on strike. Nicely bowled by Haider on the stumps, middle and leg. Inside edge and very close to the stumps. That could have been wicket number 2. A lucky escape for Saurav Singh. Not a very convincing shot, that. Playing away from his body. Not in a good position as well. It was right between a drive and a punch. Somewhere in between. That was the kind of shot that he played. Luckily, the ball misses the stumps for Saurav. Good over this. Just 2 runs and a wicket. End of the over. 2 for 1. Abdul Malik, the new bowler, sharing the new ball with Haider Razak. So 2 top quality bowlers in the team for the ALS Superstars. Lost their first game against the Abu Dhabi Smashers. Way outside off. That's been called a wide, is it? No, it's a legal delivery. 2 umpires in the middle. Khalid Ilahi and Mohammad Rashid, the 2 umpires. Nicely driven, but straight to the fielder. Throw at the non-striking end, a misfield. That's not good backing up. That should have been stopped then and there. But they managed to get a single on the overthrow. Full delivery, but straight to the fielder again. That's a good stop. Not a very convincing hit again from Saurav Singh. Did not lean into it, just played it while he was almost in a standing position. Somehow manages to get a run. That's much better when he's shadow practicing. That looks more convincing. That's the right way to play that shot, but sort of a little rusty is what I feel. 2 runs in the over from Abdul Malik. Good over this again. Good positive start for the ALS superstars. Pushed away and he wants a single. Will get it. That's the end of the over. 3 runs off it. It's 5 for 1. Heather Razak to continue. That's hit straight down the ground between the two fielders. That's a good shot from Mushtaq Ahmed. And that will be the first boundary of the innings for the Indigo Warriors. That was hit straight. Relied on the bounce of the wicket and played it straight down the ground through the line. Edged and taken. That slip was positioned there for that ball. And Aryan Lakra doesn't miss. So redemption for Haider Razak. He was hit for a 4, but now he's got his wicket. A little full, takes the edge and straight into the hands of Aryan Lakra. A very good catch taken. It's 9 for 2. New batter in is Irfan Zafar. Haider Razak has got 2 wickets to his name already. Oh, that's a good ball. Good welcome to Irfan Zafar. There is still a slip in place. That's a nice length from Haider. Extra bounce and carry for Haider Razak. Lets it go again. So just allowing the ball to pass. Irfan Zafar setting his eyes in, settling himself too. They've lost 2 wickets already. So the Warriors now need to salvage the situation. They need to ensure they don't lose wickets. No more damage is done, at least in the power play from here on, and try to stitch a partnership. Will be a single. Zafar will get off the mark. And another brilliant over from Haider Razak. 3 overs, 10 for 2. Abdul Malik. First ball onto the stumps, some movement off the deck as well, and they've taken a run as that ball reached square leg. Good fielding in that position. Now cranking up the pace here, Abdul Malik. Another run. Easy pickings on the onside. Big gap in that mid-wicket region, allowing them to take that single. So a left-hand, right-hand combination for the Indigo Warriors. No run there. Boundary is hard to come by, especially when you lose wickets. It's always about surviving rather than thriving, and that seems to be the case with the Indigo Warriors batters as well. They're just looking to survive this initial burst of fast bowling from Haider Razak and Abdul Malik. Oh, what a delivery. They're appealing for it. That is a brilliant catch as well from Tanish Suri. He thinks there is some bat involved. The umpire thinks otherwise. Yeah, doesn't look like there was any deflection, but that is one outstanding, splendid take. One-handed catch from Tanish Suri. Very well done. The umpire, Muhammad Rashid and Mr. Ilahi. Ilahi on your screens right now. Khalid Ilahi, that's the umpire. Good call. Worked away for a single again. So dealing in singles, I think the ALS superstars will be very pleased with the start that they've got in the power play. 2 wickets for Heather Razak. Abdul Malik has given away just 5 runs. Has been probing to say the least. Has been brilliant. Just unlucky that he's not gotten a wicket yet. But if he continues the bowl the way he is bowling, I think it won't be too long for him to actually get amongst the wickets. Chipped. Falls short of the fielder Shadad at mid-off. Just a gentle push again. Lucky escape for Saurav Singh. 4 overs bowled, 13 for 2. And lets it pass again. New bowler in is Qasim. Starts off with a length delivery. And you can see Heather Razak with him, just giving him the right advice, giving him some tips on where to bowl, where to land the ball on this pitch. Cuts it straight to the fielder. Good throw. Doesn't get the direct hit and sort of will get to the striking end. Catches the call. Oh, just dropped in front of Heather Razak. Was there a chance there? That's a big hit. That's a good hit. And that's gone all the way. First maximum of the night. It's come from the bat of Saurav Singh. Pulled again. Just waited And now gets even better connection along the ground. 4 more. So runs from the bat of Saurav Singh. That is a very well manufactured shot. Had to wait just for a split second, but checks his shot at the last moment and does well to guide that ball towards mid wicket for 4. Again, straight to mid on. This was a chance. They'll come back for the second. Now looking very aggressive, Saurav Singh, looking to play his shots freely, especially against Qasim. End of the over, 5 overs bowled, 26 for 2. On middle and leg, that ball. Another bowling change for the ALS superstars. Usaid Amin comes into bowl. And good start to the over. First ball was on the patch, but this one is right on the money. Around middle and off, and no room on offer or no width offered for Irfan Zafar. Flighted, hit straight back. Usaid puts his hand in an attempt to catch the ball, doesn't. And they'll get a single, but I think he's just hurt his fingers in the process. They might need the magic spray coming out. That was hit with a lot of power. Fiercely hit. Hit straight at him. Yeah, it does hit him in a very awkward position when he's looking to take that catch. It's at an awkward height as well. So we'll just need some quick fix. So the opener, Saurav Singh, still out there in the middle. Imran Ahmed, the captain, was out on the very first ball on a golden duck. Mushtaq Ahmed too was dismissed cheaply. 7 of 7 for him. Irfan Zafar still out there. They've still got some batting left. Surjit, Midhun, Sujit, Sandeep, they all can bat. And let's quickly look at the points table in the Group B as well. Today's fixture is between the 3rd and 4th position in the Group A. Group B, Etihad Strikers played their one game, won it yesterday against Prime Heights. Volcano Sports also won their game. Lexington winning one game as well. So that group is interesting. Three teams winning one game each. And looking for their first win are ALS superstars. I said back into the attack. Oh, that's very well done. Saurav Singh doesn't try to hit it too hard. Just great timing, good hand-eye coordination, and 4 runs. Look at how he picks up that length and just plays it through the line, up and over mid-off, clears the infield. Simple process followed, and high returns on that shot. Now again, this time it's full and he's gone over extra cover. This is really good batting from Saurav Singh. Usaid Amin, after being hit, is not at his 100%. This was just a half volley, a juicy half volley. And Saurav Singh decides to play that up and over, wide long off. Such great connection that it's gone the distance. Now on the pads, flicked. What a good shot. Pick up and deposits that towards the square leg for 6 as well. 4, 6, 6 on the last 3 balls of the over. Very well done. That's a great shot. That's a shot of a confident batter and a man in form. 43 for 2 after 6. Mohammad Hunain into the attack. First ball, there's an appeal, but I think that was missing the stump, so they'll take a run. Leg byes signalled as well. Wanted to just block that. Oh, Ritya Arvind putting in the slide, but I think just lost control. They take 2 runs. Limping a bit, Ritya Arvind, but I think he's okay. Back to his position now. No slip in place for Mohammad Hunain. That's full and wide. Easy pickings for Saurav Singh, who's on 34 of just 17 deliveries. He's lost 2 partners on the other end, but the way he's batted, he's shown that he's aggressive in his intent and endorses that fearless brand of cricket that you need in the 20 over format. Regardless of what the situation is, you always want batters who can look to score runs, and Saurav Singh clearly meeting that expectation. Good ball from Hunain. Pushed away for a single. Not a bad over this from Hunain, just 5 runs off it. That includes that leg by as well. End of the over, 48 for 2. Nicely bowled. Aryan Lakra, another spinner introduced into the attack. Extremely talented all-rounder Aryan Lakra, played for UAE as well. Captain of the under-19 side too. Targeting the stumps, the first 2 deliveries. Irfan Zafar on 5 of 18. So he's taken his own sweet time, but needs to get a move on here. He can't just be blocking the ball. That's much better. Needs to push it in the gap, especially now since the power play overs are done and the fielders are well spread out. You have caps on offer, so instead of just blocking it, he needs to look to place the ball in those areas and rotate strike, just like he did on that last delivery. Down leg. Khalid Ilahi, the umpire, says not out. Pushed with soft hands for a single. 50 comes up for the Indigo Warriors. They've lost 2 wickets early, but since then there is this partnership that's been brewing between the two. .51 for 2 after 8. Mohammad Hunain continues to bowl his second over. Looking to cut that, Saurav. That's a good line and good length from Hunain. Ideal for a wrist spinner to be bowling in that area. And good to see a slip in place for Mohammad Hunain against Saurav Singh. That's been driven. But there is protection at long off, so only a single is what they'll get. Inside edge, just over Tanis Suri. So mixing it up for the left hand right hand combination, Mohammad Hunain, and has done well. It's not easy to be bowling to a left hand right hand combination. You have to keep changing your line and length, but Hunain has done well so far. The googly from Hunain this time. This one came in. So turning it both ways, Hunain. Will be the end of the over. 9 overs bowled, 54 for 2. Pushed for a single. Oh, straight to the fielder. That's the first wicket for Aryan Lakra. Nicely bowled, creating that angle. And Irfan Zafar slashes at it. Finds the fielder at short third. Sharp catch taken. I think it's Usaid Amin with that catch. And this partnership finally broken. 56 for 3. That's been swept. New man in is Mithun Sudhakar to give company to Saurav Singh. Nicely bowled. Aryan bowling really well. 2 overs, 7 runs and a wicket for Aryan Lakra. It's 58 for 3. Catch and taken. Hunain will also get his wicket. He is amongst the wickets too, as the set batter for Indigo Warriors, Saurav Singh, finds the fielder. From outside off, when you're playing towards the long on, always a risky shot. There's an element of risk involved. And a very good catch taken. I think it's Heather Razak with that catch. That's the end of the innings. Good entertaining knock. Could have played a longer innings, Saurav Singh, but not tonight. 38 of 25. It's 58 for 4. So Mohammad Hunain gets his first wicket on the very first ball of the third over. The spinners have got a grip onto this game. They've not allowed the Indigo Warrior batters to actually score runs freely. Two new batters in the middle now for Indigo Warriors. Midun Sudhakar and Sandeep Mamgain. Looking to just play that towards fine leg from way outside off. Bowled again. Just beautiful bowling this from Hunain and Aryan Lakra, both hunting in pairs, bowling in tandem. Applying pressure from both ends. That's nicely done. That's beautifully hit. A little too full from Hunain. And that will break the shackles here a bit for the Indigo Warriors. Played it in the gap. Midhun. And it's his first boundary. So some kind of a counter attack here from Midhun Sudhakar against the young Mohammad Hunain. Now looks to sweep it, play it fine. There's a big gap in that region. He looked to exploit that gap earlier as well in the over. This time he gets the execution right. 11 overs, 65 for 4. Looking to sweep that, and it's given. Is it? Yes. Big appeal. Aryan Lakra finds Midhun, or rather Sandy, right in front of the stumps. That's a very risky shot to be playing against a left arm spinner who's turning the ball away from you. Nicely bowled, pitching in line, impact in line, and that's a good call from the umpire Khalid Ilahi. Sandy, Sandeep Mamgain, a short stay for him in the middle. It's 65 for 4. Won't go all the way. Qasim with that stop there and good throw. So wicket for Aryan Lakra on the very first ball of this over. New batter in is Surjit Subramanian. Aryan Lakra just not giving away anything, not giving an inch in this bowling spell of his. Wanted a run, Midhun, but sent back. So half the team back in the dugout for the Indigo Warriors, 71 for 5. They need a solid partnership here between Midhun and Surjit Subramanian. The spinners not allowing any freebies. Well, that's a freebie. Full, but there is protection in the deep, so it won't go all the way. Not the best of connection as well. They come back for second. And Hunain is not happy. That should have been a single, is what he feels. Mohammad Rashid, the umpire, at this end. Now that's in the slot, and that's been hit hard, straight over the bowler's head. It's gone the distance too. So a much needed 6, just at the right time for Indigo Warriors. It was in the slot, just asking to be hit, begging to be hit. And Midhun Sudhakar says, thank you very much. I will take that. You can't be bowling there. It's too full. It's too close to danger zone. Again, it's too full. Now he goes towards the extra cover. This should be a couple of runs easily. So good over this in the context of the game for Indigo Warriors. 11 runs off it with a couple of deliveries left in this spell. That's much better from Hunain. That length. Last 2 deliveries were too full. This one pulling his length back, resulting in a dot ball. Nicely bowled again. They will come back for the second. So good over this again. Just what Indigo Warriors needed. 13 runs off it. It's 83 for 5. Anand Lakra to bowl his 4th over. Pushed for a single. Down the leg side from Aryan. Oh, looking to play that. Last moment decides against it. A very unorthodox shot that from Sudhakar. One more run taken. So another economical over in progress for Aryan Lakra and for the ALS superstars. End of a very good spell this from Aryan Lakra. Just outstanding, magnificent. 2 wickets and 16 runs in his 4 overs. 87 for 5. Oh, nicely bowled. Heather Razak back into the attack. Again, one of the bowlers who's been lethal, to say the least. 7 runs conceded, 2 wickets taken in 2 overs. Coming in to bowl his third. Edged. And no chance for the fielder. There is protection at deep third. Unlucky for Heather Razak, but Subramanian will take it. Surjit just playing that. Not where it intended it to be, but runs are runs. 4 runs are even more crucial. Wants the second run. Oh, that was close. Luckily, they didn't go for it. Pushed away for a single. They get it. Runs in this over. Not a single dot ball yet, so that's good news for the Indigo Warriors. 8 runs off this over from Heather Razak, which is, I would say, a successful over for the Indigo Warriors. Nine runs off this one, 15 bowled, 5 more to go. It's 96 for 5. Shuffles across, plays it behind square leg, and starts the over on a positive note. Midhun Sudhakar. He's playing a very crucial, pivotal role in this first innings. Look at how he shuffles quickly, knows exactly where the fielders are, and places it in the gap. Starts the over with boundary to his name. He moves on to 30 of just 19 deliveries. Exceptional knock this so far. 100 comes up for the Indigo Warriors with that 4. They've still got 5 overs left, including this one. Played in the gap. An appeal, but clearly the impact was outside off. Upish in the gap, couple of bounces, beats the fielder, and Surjit Subramaniam has taken the responsibility of getting that respectable total for their side. Up and over, just excellent placement towards the extra cover region, and ends the over with a 4 as well. So runs coming in finally for the Indigo Warriors now, 107 for 5. Shadad being introduced into the attack. So quite a few bowling options used by ALS superstars, ensuring that every bowler they have in their team gets to roll his arm over. Shadad, the latest to join that list of bowlers. It's short again. Come back for a second. No, just a single. Now, is there a chance? Yes. Heather Razak takes a comfortable catch, pouches it, and Shadad gets his first wicket too. Midhun Sudhakar looking to accelerate, looking to clear the boundary. Perishes 109 for 6 now. Surjit Manohar Das. The new batter with Subramanian. Waiting for the umpire's call here. 6, half a dozen more. It's Subramanian who goes towards the onside, and that should have been taken. Not to be, and live for Subramanian. They're going for the second. This is excellent running. Challenging the throw and putting pressure on the fielder. Shadad gives away 11 in his first over. 118 for 6. Abdul Malik back in the attack. That's nicely played up and over the short third fielder. That's gone for 4 runs. Played it late, played it in the gap. Beautifully done. Using the pace on offer for 4. Sujit Subramanian now on to 30 of 17. Sujit. Two more easily available. Nicely bowled, attempted Yorker from Abdul Malik. No chance for a run there. That's a good shot. That's a very good shot. Shot of authority from Sujit Subramanian. He's now in control. He's now growing in confidence and taking on the bowlers. Little too full from Abdul Malik. Missed his mark, missed the Yorker, but Subramanian doesn't miss. Gets four more. We'll look for two again. No, just one. That'll be the end of the over. Sujit Subramanian will keep strike for the next over as well. 130 for 6. Haider Razak coming into ball and first ball up and over deep point. That was a poor delivery to start off from Haider Razak. A rare poor delivery. Clearing his front leg and playing it up and over. So 4 runs on the very first ball of this over for Subramanian. He moves on to 41 of just 22 deliveries. What a innings this is. A short burst of energy and short burst of runs. Flurry of runs for Indigo Warriors. Hit towards cow corner this time. Will be a single as well. Good delivery there. Good comeback from Haider Razak. Goes for the Yorker this time, and Surjit misses. We'll have to give the feedback to Sujit because he's the one who's been scoring runs, who's set out there in the middle. 24 balls, 43. He needs to get back on strike. But this is the last ball. So Surjit has the license to go big on this one. Well, they take a single. They're going back for the second. That's good running. So 2 runs, that is what they'll get. And more importantly, it'll be Subramanian on strike in the 19th over. 139 for 6. Shadad will bowl the last over. Interesting decision there from Tanish Suri. They've come back for the second. So good running. Very good running between the wickets. They know the importance of having Subramanian on strike in this last over as much as possible. So Surjit too looking to feed strike to Sujit Subramanian in this last over. Well, it's been hit long and it's gone all the way. And what a way to get to his 50 as well. This is a brilliant knock. Majestic innings from Sujit Subramanian. Moves on to 51 with that 6 of just 26 deliveries. Well, this could be a game-changing innings, a match-winning innings for the Indigo Warriors. They've reached to 147. Coming back for the second. That's great running again. Wow, just wonderful to watch the intent here from Sujit Subramanian. He's exhausted, but he's still going on because he knows that the job is not yet done. They need to get to at least 160. They've gotten to 149, 3 more deliveries to go, 11 needed to get to 160. Shadad bowling. Comebacks again for the second. Two, 6, 2, 2 in this over. A full toss and that's launched into the night sky. Another 6 for Subramanian. That's poor bowling from Shadad. Waited for it, rocked on the back foot, gets it right from the middle. And no one's going to catch that. Moves on to 61 of 29. What an innings this is. Just a blitzkrieg from Subramanian. He's tired, he's exhausted, he's on his knees, bending on his knees and taking support. But this is just the last ball of the innings now. Should come back for the second. And we'll get there. Well, a very expensive over and the momentum in favour of the Indigo Warriors from here on. What an innings from Subramanian. 63 of 30 deliveries. Shadad has been expensive, 31 in his 2. And at the end of the 20th over, 159 is what they've managed. So 160 is the target for the ALS superstars. 38 from Saurav, 33 from Midhun, but that innings from Sujit Subramanian is otherworldly. You don't see that too often, coming so low down the order and just changing the game and tied in favour of his side. 63 of 30 for him. Lot of bowling options used. Mohammad Shadad bowling that last over was expensive. Pick of the bowlers, if you look at that economy, the cheapest, the most economical was Abdul Malik, 3 overs, 17 runs. 6.25 for Haider Razak. He gave away 25 in his 4 and took 2. A wicket for Hunain, and Aryan Lakra was outstanding. He was the standout performer. 4 overs, 16 runs and 2 wickets. 160 is the run target that they will need. The Abu Dhabi legends, the ALS superstars. And run chase coming up next. Good evening and welcome back to the second innings of the game between the ALS Superstars and the Indigo Warriors. Abu Dhabi Thunder 2025 live from Tolerance Oval. 160 is the target for the batters of the ALS Superstars to win this game. They've got really good runs on the board, the Indigo Warriors, and now it is on the bowlers to defend this. So, a cracker of a game lined up for us here in the second innings. A lot at stake for both these sides who are looking for their first win in the tournament and almost like a must-win game for both these teams. My name is Shoaib and I welcome you all to this exciting coverage of the Abu Dhabi Thunder at the Tolerance Oval at the Abu Dhabi Cricket and Sports Hub. Mohammad Rashid, the umpire on your screens right now. He will signal let's play any moment. It's going to be the first ball. Tanish Suri and Ritya Arvind, the two openers in the middle. First ball down the leg side, and it's going to go all the way for 4 runs. Wide signal, so not a good start for the Indigo Warriors. Asghar Khan, the bowler, pitches this one, but just shapes away, going down leg side. A little too straight, not a bad length, just the line not that great. And 5 runs to start off for the ALS Superstars. Bowled again, just beautiful swing in the air. The in dipper coming in, and you can see it with Arvind just signaling it to Tanish as well. There is a ball that comes in, and there's some movement for Asghar Khan straight away. That's very well done. It's in the gap and it will run away towards the boundary for 4. So Vritya Arvind is off the mark with a 4, anticipating that ball to come in, and beautiful balance there. You can see just coming down the track and placing it, playing it late, playing it in the gap, 4 runs. Sensible batting from Vritya. What a delivery. Tanis Suri castled, and that is the beauty of Asghar Khan. First wicket down, the captain departs, early blow for the ALS superstars. It's 11 for 1. Yeah, hit towards mid on now. The new batter in is Prithvi Madhu at number 3. End of the first over, happening over this, 12 for 1. Run taken. Harun Rashid, the left arm seamer, bowled really well in the first game. He's back into this second encounter, sharing the new ball with Asghar Khan. Oh, it's taken another big blow for the ALS superstars. Rashid gets the big wicket, the prized scalp of Vrityarvin. He walks back, looking to play that aerial, and Imran Ahmed with that catch, the captain. Beautifully done. So 2 wickets that have fallen in quick succession. Both the openers back in the dugout, 13 for 2. Clipped off the pads. Good over. There's just 1 run off it. Shadad, the new batter, in with Prithvi. End of the over. Just 1 run off it and a wicket. 13 for 2. Oh, worked away nicely. That's a very good shot off the back foot by Prithvi. Plays it in the gap. And that will bring some calmness in that dugout of the ALS superstars. Beautifully done. Just timed it. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Gets it from the meat of the bat. And 4 runs to start the over. This is down the leg side, hands onto it, but there is protection in the deep at fine leg. So these will be some extras. Wide signalled. An appeal, but not out, says the umpire, Mohammad Rashid. Still has got that movement in the air, Asghar Khan. That's troubling the batters. Three consecutive dot balls after being hit for a four and bowling one down the leg side. No chance for a run there as well. Wide signalled, so clearly that's another run added to the total, and more importantly, they'll get another delivery to play. Asghar will have to bowl that again. Some movement, just misfiring that one. That's pushed straight to mid off. Risky run taken, but they'll get it in the end. 3 overs completed, 21 for 2. Harun Rashid back in the attack to bowl his second over, sharing the new ball with Asghar Khan. 2 wickets down. They need a partnership here, the ALS superstars. Quick run. A Yorker and delivery that Harun Rashid executed really well. But they still managed to get a run. So looking to rebuild here, these two. Clean bowled. Shadad has played all over it. And Harun Rashid, he is just doing a wonderful job for his side. Big inside edge onto the pads and the ball crashes into the stumps. So Harun Rashid gets his second wicket. It's 23 for 3. New batter in Aryan Lakra to give company to Prithvi. Good first 6 overs these for the Indigo Warriors. Attempted Yorker, well executed. End of the over. Now one more ball to go. That's nicely done. Aryan Lakra gets some width and has been punished. Last ball of the over was a poor delivery from Rashid, but overall it's a successful over. Punched in the gap, just guides it in fact between the two fielders for 4. 28 for 3. Off the pads again. Wickets at the right time for the Indigo Warriors. Leg by signalled by Mohammad Rashid, the umpire. It's been called a wide. Askar not happy, not pleased with that. Very close to that wide marker. Did keep on moving away. Nicely bowled. That's really good bowling. When he gets that length right, he is almost unplayable, Askar Khan. Just that he's not been consistent enough, but definitely has the skill. Moves that ball into the right hander, away from the left hander, and that's why you see a slip in place for him. Just prodding it towards the deep third. Appealing for it, Asghar, but that was missing the stumps. Oh, nicely pulled by Prithvi. That's a very good shot. Standing tall and playing it with conviction. Prithvi looked very comfortable playing that. A little too short from Asghar, and just a brilliant pull of that of the front foot from Prithvi. Gets a 4 on the last ball of the over. 5 overs, 35 for 3. So it's going to be Sujit Manohar Das contribute with the bat, and now coming in to bowl the sixth over. Still power play overs on here. A slip in place for Sujit. Starts off well. Wants a run, Prithvi will get it. Rocked on the back foot and played in the gap. Will come back for the second Aryan. Wants a run, quick one. These two are running well between the wickets. Boundaries are hard to come by. Sujit Manohar Das completes the over, 5 runs off it. 6 overs of power play done. It's 40 for 3. New bowler, Saurav Singh. Well, that's a very good shot from Aryan Lakra. It's in the range, and the first ball itself has been dispatched. That's gone all the way towards long on and beyond. Very well played. Didn't lose his shape at all, Aryan Lakra. Just went with the swing of the bat, and 6 runs is the result. Now plays it late, plays it in the gap again. This is not going to be stopped by anyone. Will run away for 4. So another good start to the over for the ALS superstars. Aryan Lakra getting 2 runs of 10 runs rather of 2 deliveries. Just plays it late, opens the face of the bat and runs it down towards the deep third for 4. No chance for a run there, so a dot ball. They've taken a run. Chance? Not really. Good running by Prithvi. Seven overs, 53 for 3. Right then, another new bowler being introduced into the attack. Rahul Kumar is the new bowler. Runs on the very first ball of his over. Pulled on the front foot in the gap towards the mid wicket. He'll get two more, Prithvi. Good fielding at point. That's very well done. Putting in the dive. Saurav Singh at point. This is nicely done in the gap. Beautifully played. Just soft hand, just placed it and got two. Driven for a single by Aryan Lakra. He's on 25 now. This is a very important partnership in the game here between these two. They lost 3 wickets, but now they're just building and building a platform for the others to follow. In the process, also just ensuring that the scoreboard is ticking. That's the big plus between these two. They run really well between the wickets. Prithvi has shown some great character and temperament in the middle so far. 8 overs, 61 for 3. Saurav Singh coming into bowl. Gave away 13 in the first over. Two is the call. Prithvi won't get a chance to get back. It was timed too well for his liking. Nicely bowled coming around the wicket. Sandeep Singh just creating that angle. Can they get two here? No. Oh, it's a misfield now. They will. Easy two. Inside edge. Ball reaches the fine leg fielder at short fine. Looking to play that straight down the ground. Aryan misses it. Another single to end the over. Decent over this from Saurav Singh. No boundaries conceded. 67 for 3. Manohar Das, who gave away just 5 runs in the first over. Surjit is back in the attack. Catches the call, no chance. It's been played in the gap beautifully by Aryan Lakra and gets 4 runs. He is definitely playing here a heroic knock, Aryan, but he needs to continue. That's very well placed away from the fielder at long on and between the mid wicket and the long on fielder for 4. Takes the leading edge. But a sensible batting here. Smart from Aryan. That's in the gap. A misfield. That's good fielding. They take 2. End of the over, 10 overs, 75 for 3. Starts with a wide, Saurav Singh this over, and is going to go all the way towards the boundary rope. So 5 runs added to the total. The extras will come back to haunt them. That's not good bowling from Saurav. You need to control those extras. That's a big wide, and not a lot the wicketkeeper could do with that. Pushed straight back. Nicely driven by Prithvi. He's scoring at run a ball, but more importantly, he's giving company to Aryan Lakra. So that is what is needed right now. This is a very good partnership in the context of the game. Inside edge, but straight to the keeper. Too close to cut that. Now they'll get a single. One more in this over. That's nicely worked away. And a much needed boundary for the over comes from the bat of Aryan Lakra. On the pads, easy pickings. Flicks it for 4. How comfortable he was. Got early in that position to play that shot. Beats the fielder at fine leg. 11 bowled, 87 for 3. Surjit Manohar Das coming in to bowl his third over. Required rate still at 8.11, 8.26 now. So they are keeping that run rate in check, these two. Oh, that's again a beautiful hit. He's hit one already. This one is even bigger, even better. Aryan Lakra plays it so very well straight down the ground. No fuss about it. That was just a beautiful shot from Aryan Lakra. Cuts it in the gap. That's nicely done. Oh, that's a poor misfield. And that'll go all the way for four. Surjit not happy. This is not great fielding, not good cricket from the Indigo Warriors. That should have been stopped. It was a regulation stop. A little too easy, one handed attempt, and the ball reaches the ropes. Another misfield. They'll come back for the second. That's good running by Prithvi. Aryan Lakra has gotten to his 50 in the process with that misfield boundary. He's on 53 now of 32 deliveries, and he is definitely the architect in this run chase for the ALS superstars. What an innings this is. Missed that first game, was not there, comes into the playing 11 and immediately makes an impact. He'll have to bat all through the innings here now. He's set. He needs to use that to his advantage. 100 comes up for the ALS superstars. It's 100 for 3. Played towards the square leg. 60 needed of 8 overs. Midhun Sudhakar, beg your pardon, comes into bowl. Oh, Prithvi had to go back, and he's put in the dive just to ensure that he gets there in time. Directed would have made it interesting. One bounce. Yeah, does well to get back, Prithvi. Apish, one bounce towards long off. It's a single. That's very well done by Prithvi. He picks that up and plays it towards the backward square leg. One bounce and over the ropes for four. Every over, they are looking for those boundaries and have been successful time and time again. This time it's Prithvi who joins the party. That should have been one. Instead, it's been two with the overthrow, now three with the misfield. Well, everything going against the Indigo Warriors at the moment. Harun Rashid has been brought back into the attack. Bowled 2 overs before this. Got 2 wickets. That's pulled away by Prithvi, who's also moved on into the 30s now. Will be another single. So 4 runs of this over, not bad in terms of the runs conceded by Harun Rashid in this over. That required run rate now hovering around 7.5. Midun Sudhakar comes in to bowl. First ball again, just rotating the strike here, Arun Lakra. Pushed for a single. Oh, a misfield at point. This could be a couple of runs easily. Aryan coming back for the second. Just very comfortable at the moment, these two. In the middle, wickets is something that Indigo Warriors desperately need. Haven't been able to get that for a long time now. This has become an easy run chase for the Abu Dhabi legends, the ALS, beg your pardon, the ALS superstars. Well, Prithvi has hit that, launched it, and it's gone all the way beyond the ropes, and that's a maximum, a very clean hit. Prithvi setting himself up for a big shot here and gets it right from the middle. Very well done. Is that a chance? Is that a taken? Is that a wicket? Yes. Well, that was hit straight to the point fielder, and finally that breakthrough comes for the Indigo Warriors. Hit nicely, but straight to the point fielder. Prithvi will feel dejected. That was a really good shot. He was growing in confidence, and that one shot will bring his innings to an end. 126 for 3. 126 for 4 now. Surjit Manohar Das. Well, it's gone for 4. Aryan Lakra will continue the onslaught. Anything full, anything close to him, then he just pounces on it. It's straight down the ground. Said the new batter in, but Aryan Lakra, he holds the key in this run chase. 30 now needed. He has to stay there till the end. Aryan has to finish it off for his side. Sensible batting from Aryan. Brings Usaid Amin on strike. New batter in, replacing Prithvi Madhu. Will be a dot ball. They need another wicket here. Nicely bowled. Surjit flighting that ball. And we've seen that in the previous game as well. He bowls from behind the stumps, almost next to the umpire when he releases the ball. Oh, that's nicely played in the gap. will take a single. Said Amin. Mithun Sudhakar to bowl his third over. 25 needed now. Two is the call. It's running away from the fielder. Does well to put his foot down in time. Stops the ball from crossing the ropes. But not before they come back for two. So 23 needed. Batting a lot easier in the second innings. Ball coming onto the bat pretty nicely now. Works away beautifully. That's very well done. Deft touch from Aryan Lakra. He is taking the game away in some style here. Elegance personified. Plays it just very fine and beats the wicketkeeper. As that one's been guided for four. Moves on to 73, Aryan. Two more for Aryan Lakra. Very relaxed looking dugout for the ALS superstars. What a shot! That is the shot of the night. Wow! That's humongous. And that's ballistic. Just rounds off the night for Aryan Lakra, the way he's batted tonight. Beautiful swing of the bat. Scintillating, absolutely majestic. 149 for 4, 11 needed to win. Driven by Said. So very well done by Aryan. What an innings this is. And if he can finish things off, it will just be an icing on the cake. That will show you how matured he is in terms of his temperament, his mental toughness, what's required of him, and the way he's paced his innings. Everything has been mighty impressive from Aryan Lakra. Usaid Amin hits it straight to long on and they've missed. They've dropped it. Well, that is a very sad story. Sad telling of the conditions right now for the Indigo Warriors. They did well to get to 160, but their bowling has not been all that great and their fielding has been a letdown for them in this second innings. Too many extras. Very well bowled by Rashid. He has been the standout performer. He's been the one who's just bowled supremely well and hasn't been taken for runs. 2 wickets for him. Very impressive Harun Rashid. The pick of the bowlers for the Indigo Warriors. Not just tonight, even in the previous game. Drilled for a single. Seven now needed. End of the 18th over, 154 for 4. Nicely bowled by Sandy. He's been given the role to bowl the penultimate over, his first over. So just trying their options here. Not bad so far from Sandeep. 3 consecutive dot balls against Usaid Amin. Catches the call. Will be dropped again. Oh dear. Buttery fingers. Nothing, absolutely nothing going Indigo Warriors' way here tonight. Well, that was one of the easier catches that you would find in the outfield. That was dropped as well. Aryan has hit that. Winning runs from the bat of the champion. Aryan Lakra stays there till the end and takes his team through with 2 points to their name, keeping their hopes alive in the tournament. The ALS superstars win by 6 wickets. Brilliant knock this from the southpaw, Aryan Lakra. So that's the batting card, 40 from Prithvi Madhu, who gave good company to Aryan Lakra. They lost a few wickets early, but then Aryan Lakra, the wall, the champion, the Mr. Consistent, and the way he played today showed a lot of maturity and definitely displayed his class. 89 of 53 balls for him, and was the architect in this run chase. Well, the bowling was decent, but the fielding was a major letdown for the Indigo Warriors. They gave 17 extras. That too hurt them. Two big wides going all the way down for four. So those 10 runs would have made a big difference. Having said that, a wicket for Asghar Khan, a wicket for Midun, 2 wickets for Harun Rashid. He definitely was definitely worth all the credit that he deserves. Indigo Warriors batting first, got to 159. Subramanian scored 63 of 30. Really did well coming lower down the innings, but was not enough in the end. Aryan Lakra was the pick of the bowlers. 2 wickets for him, 2 wickets for Razak as well. In reply, Aryan Lakra with the bat contributing for his team tonight. 89 for him, 40 from Madhu as well. Harun Rashid getting 2 wickets. Well, it's time for us to get into a break, and when we are back, we'll bring you the post match presentation. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome. It's time for the post-match presentation for the game that was played between the ALS Superstars and the Indigo Warriors. A must-win game for both the teams, and we really saw some really hard-fought game that we witnessed here at the Tolerance Oval. Batting first, they did lose their track a bit, the Indigo Warriors, but in the end, they managed to get to a decent score of 160. Well, that really looked worth fighting for in the second innings, as the ALS Superstars did falter at the top, losing few wickets early up front in the first 6 overs. But then it was a brilliant partnership between Prithvi Madhu and Aryan Lakra, ensuring that they get home and get those 2 points to their name as well. In the process, the ALS Superstars have kept their hopes alive in the tournament and will be looking to top the table and get into the next round as well. As always, it's time to announce the player of the match for this game, and before that, I'd like to introduce our presentation party tonight. I've been joined by our match referee, Mr. Khavi Botha, and he has the player of the match memento in his hand. Well, this is one of the easiest decisions that he would have had to take, because it is Aryan Lakra who will be adjudged the player of the match for his all-round performance. With the bat, he scored 89 runs in 53 deliveries and also got 2 wickets to his name. Aryan, congratulations. It's an all-round performance for you. You missed the first game, but you came back in this game and really had an impact in the win. So you'll be mighty pleased with that.
Oh yeah, I think 100%. Always winning a game for any side is a big honor, a big pleasure. So coming into the side for the first time in this tournament and just taking the team home from the situation we were in is something what cricket's all about, and I really enjoyed it out there today.
Yeah, contributing towards the win is one thing, but then being there till the end and scoring those winning runs, it's a special feeling.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, that's what we are taught as batters since we are kids, that you want to try and finish the game every single time you get in. You don't want to throw your wicket, you want to put a price on it, and I was glad I was able to do that for the team today.
Take us through that innings. What was the plan, and how did you plan that innings?
I think initially they had quite a bit of momentum, getting 3 wickets in the power play, so it was just about riding the tide and just settling the nerves down. And Prithvi and I, we were just talking that if we build a partnership long enough, eventually we will have overs where we get 10-15 runs, and that's going to completely bring the run rate down. So it was just a matter of time, and I was glad he stuck around with me.
Good range hitting that we saw from you, especially straight down the ground.
Yeah, just been working on it recently and really glad that it came off today.
Well done tonight and all the best.
Thank you so much.
Player of the match, Aryan Lakra, brilliant performance, 89 runs of 53 deliveries. Also took 2 wickets, by the way, with the ball in his hand. Well, that's it from the post-match presentation. We've enjoyed bringing these live pictures to you. I hope you enjoyed the coverage as well. Another game lined up tomorrow. We look forward to your company. Good night and take care.